My name is B-rad and welcome back to F1 24 Manager. Today we are going to be racing at Singapore for the Singapore Grand Prix. Last time we did the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and last time again we did the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We actually finished pretty decently. Last time as well. We got some points to go off of after the last round. We gained some points back from Aston Martin earlier in the Monza, or pretty much a couple episodes ago at the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. So hopefully everything goes well though going into the Azerbaijan or the Singapore Grand Prix. But with that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the standings. But before we go any further, I just want to say if you're enjoying this so far, I really appreciate it if you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. If you want more content like this, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video from me, as I do upload every single day. And I also stream on Twitch. I do post every once in a while on Instagram and TikTok. And you can go follow me down below with the username provided down below on Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok as well. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it. So last time we did the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Ferrari actually didn't do too bad. Ferrari extended the gap once again between pretty much against themselves and the rest of the top three, really. Red Bull though, pretty much had an advantage in the Drivers' Championship, I believe, but in the Constructors, they still need a good performance. McLaren, it looks like as though that they could be facing a possibility of just being out of the championship here, but it's been a close fight all season. So, I would be surprised if we actually, if we actually get a zero fight at the end for the Constructors. I'd be surprised if we get that. Because these three teams, McLaren, Red Bull, and Ferrari, they've all been close to each other. And Ferrari has been dominant this year as far as race wins, but Red Bull has been consistent with the podiums. But with that though, we're going to take a look at the Drivers' Championship. Charles Leclerc again won the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, pretty much putting him closer into contention with Verstappen for the Drivers' Championship. But I think I'm going to be honest, it's probably going to be one-sided. It's going to be towards Verstappen, since he has had pretty much a dominant season up to this point. But it might be, and at this point, I think it's too late for Charles to even chase down Verstappen for the championship. But we'll see how it goes, though. Lando Norris again, third place in the Drivers' Championship. Carlos Sainz fourth. Piastri got another podium for the season. He's catching up to Carlos Sainz and Norris. So, honestly, Piastri is kind of pushing late in the year. At Monza, he won his first race, and he just scored his first podium since his Grand Prix win. So, I think, honestly, Piastri has what it takes to maybe get to third. Maybe fourth, maybe third at the end of the year. Sergio Perez, though, kind of still lacking behind Piastri in sixth. We're kind of just slowly but surely kind of losing the gap between ourselves and Perez here. Fernando Alonso, Hamilton didn't score points last time. Joe finally recaptures P10 from George Russell. Lance Stroll moves up ahead of Yuki Tsunoda in the RB. Ricardo got another point for RB, which is pretty good. And Gasly moved up to 17th after a decent finish at Azerbaijan. And in the pit challenge, again, it's still an interesting fight between McLaren, Red Bull, and Ferrari for the DHL fast pit stop competition. So, again, very interesting, to say the very least. Taking a look at the mail here, post-race data. Chassis and front wing failed on Joe's car, while rear wing and underfloor failed on Valtteri's car. So hopefully we don't have to make any manufacturers. As far as the regulations for the financial changes, which is decreasing the cost cap from 139 million to 134 million, it looks like most teams, including us, actually voted against this change. So we will stick with the 139 million that we have at the moment as far as cost cap. So Red Bull, RB, and Aston Martin, unfortunately enough, we'll have more money to spend next season. Since I don't know why they would even vote for this. I don't know. Either way, take a look at the September staff's survey. Pretty much the attitude for both of our main drivers is very unhappy. The biggest issue right now is the car performance, which it's been an issue all year. Next year is going to be when that all changes, pretty much. Our engineers, same thing. Car performance is the biggest problem. Very unhappy as far as attitude. Same with pretty much everybody is saying car performance all the way around. Everybody's saying car performance. Everyone's not happy as far as the attitude, but their mentality is different. So we'll see how everything goes. The side pods did come in. We have a chassis to do. We got a couple slots open. We're going to do another front wing just because of the sheer fact that this is going to be one of the parts that are going to be affected by the regulations. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And let's see if I can, okay. So we'll do that. Rear wing, sure. Let's get the rear wing in quickly. Alright, we're going to go ahead and replace all the parts. So we have a couple of underfloors left. But we did just start a manufacturing project already in hand. So we have 3 underfloors available at the moment, and we're about to get 2 more. I think we should probably add another to the equation, I think. Maybe another underfloor is needed. I'm going to just do it for safekeeping, just make sure we get those in. 2 days though, we'll get another one, so we'll be back to 4 underfloors and everything. We have pretty much 4 chassis, 5 front wings, 5 suspensions. So it looks like we'll have to manufacture suspension at some point down the road. And potentially a rear wing and front wing as well at some point. Taking a look at taking a look at the rules and regulations. Again, we're pretty much making gains from these regulations. Rear wings is probably the least gain we're going to get out of low speed, but everything else, I think honestly we could probably do a front wing project right off the bat of new season, and just strictly focus on low speed, because low speed really works out for the front wing. Take a look at the underfloor again. Front low speed is going to be kind of like the main problem throughout next year, which is going to be no problem. And same thing with the suspension. We'll have to do another 8. We'll have to pretty much do an ATR period with the suspension. And speaking of suspension, I'm pretty sure we have an ATR period that's not used up. Yeah. So if we take a look at our facilities, we go to the wind tunnel. We should get a new period in 42 days. Another ATR period coming up. So we'll see how that goes. Some of our facilities are kind of worn out a little bit, so we'll need to either do an upgrade or refurbish them. For the helipad, we're going to have to refurbish it all the way. I kind of want to upgrade the factory first before I do really anything in the car development. Anything unnecessary, but with that, I think we got everything we need. Yeah, there's nothing a whole lot to go over, but let's get through on with the week going into this race. 2 scouts done for scouts coming back after scouting Hamilton and Leclerc. We're going to do Verstappen and Norris this time around. Let's take a look at Hamilton's rating so far. He's negative mentality, so he's not going to be as fast going into this race. Okay, interesting. How about Leclerc? He's enthusiastic. Yeah, he's going to have really good stats. His stats are kind of helping him out. I wonder if Verstappen's mentality is high because he's had a good season. When was the last time Verstappen won? It probably wasn't that long ago. Yeah, it was Zandvoort, his home race. I hope we can get another surprise podium at the end of the year, but I mean, we almost got it at Spa for sure. That was like the last time we had anything close to a surprise podium. We had another one at Spain, Canada. You know, we had some close races where we could have got a podium. Imola, China, Miami also was a really good one. But other than that, tomorrow is the Grand Prix, so it looks like our driver of Jog 1U is positive on mentality, but again, still the same issue. He's not worried about being replaced anymore. Yeah, again, it's just not going to be all very good as far as, well, I don't know. We'll see how everything goes, but alright, we're going to go ahead and replace the driver's engine components so we can get through the end of the year. We might have to buy an ERS. Maybe, probably not. I'm probably just going to stick to my guns on it. Gearbox for Joe and Baltas for this one. They're kind of done for, so there's no point even running them. And we're going to be now heading into the Grand Prix for the 18th race of the season. Once again, let's take a look at the car analysis and see what car we're bringing in. It's going to be solid. Not bad, but it's not going to be that good either. Let's see who's the quickest car going into this weekend. It's probably going to be Perez. No, it's Verstappen. Did McLaren do some sneaky upgrades? It looks like McLaren might have an advantage over... I don't know. It might be Red Bull this week where they do good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to wait and see. I will say that I think Mercedes might struggle a little bit. I think. So who are we going to be competing with in this Grand Prix? It's not going to be Mercedes. It's not going to be Ferrari. Alpine, we're going to beat them. Williams beat. Haas beat. RB. No, I don't think we're going to beat RB this time around. What about Aston? Yeah, not really likely. So we're going to be probably in the midfield for most of the Grand Prix. So 16th across the board for both drivers. So let's get on with it with the Singapore Grand Prix.
Our Formula One season continues here, in the Republic of Singapore. The Marina Bay Street Circuit is lit up and ready for action, looking like some sort of scene from a...
Alright, we're now getting ready for Singapore. Looks like we're going to have rain, heavy rain on Saturday. And then we're going to have some light rain on Sunday for the Grand Prix. So it's going to be interesting here at Singapore. The fact that it's going to be raining. So we'll see how everything goes for yeah, again, it's going to be very interesting considering that the race is going to be rained out. So I don't know, we'll see. Anything can really happen here in Formula 1. This is the setup that the drivers will be using here in practice. And we're going to go ahead and get ready for FP1 for the first practice session of the weekend.
And that should be the green light now.
Excuse me.
Still the same. And try to keep the temperatures up on these tyres.
How's the tyre temperature? Tires are the cold side, try to put a bit more temperature.
Alright. Yeah. Gearbox is kinda gonna have to just wear out. I don't want to, but we'll see. We will see.
How does
All
the
right.
car feel? Question.
Valtteri is
Car was good.
done.
Thanks, guys. Copy, copy.
We're gonna go ahead and give Valtteri a new setup here. Optimal in traits, traction, and oversteer. Brake stability and cornering are great. So we're gonna have to lower tire camber and toe out. This will be the new changes for Valtteri. And we're gonna put on the softs for Valtteri.
Tires at the moment are on low side.
Joe is done as well.
We can keep it like this.
Good job.
Alright. And take a look at Joe Guan Yu. So this will be Joe's new setup for the Grand Prix, or for the rest of the session, or for a good bit of the session to go. And Valtteri heads back out to do his second stint of running.
The tires are on the cold side.
I want to see how many laps does the AI do. Sportsman, how many laps do they do? 7. Wow. Alonso, mechanical faults with his Aston Martin.
The car's definitely not happy. Surely some kind of fault.
Tires are the cold side.
Alright. Gonna take a look at Valtteri here. So we're still on the last two cars on last two spots on the grid. One of these days, I want to do like a TikTok live or something. One of these days, I want to do a TikTok live. One of these days, I want to, but it's just like... Sorry about that.
How is the car balance for you?
Sorry, I did not anticipate that being played.
Feels good. Thank you.
Okay, copy, copy.
Alright, Valtteri, new setup for him is needed. Same as before. So here we go. This is his new changes for his setup. Once again, gonna throw him on the hards.
Try to work a bit more on tires and now.
Everybody in grid is probably like, why is Sauber always slow in practice, but they're not in every other session? It's like, well, Joe, why did it take you that long to get that much feedback into the car? Joe, I am so glad you're not racing next year in our team, bro. Like, I get so mad, Joe, over the dumbest things that you do, bro. I get so mad over. Like, he gets me so mad all the time. It's like, bro, can you please drive the car the way it's supposed to be driven, please? And not damage the car. Like, you take up all of my happiness, bro. All my happiness disappears when you're around, Joe. When I have Valtteri and Carlos Sainz in the team next year, we're gonna be contenders. Like, race-winning contenders next season. I won't say championship contender, but I'll say winner, like, race-winning contention. I think we'll be on the podium, like, podium contender side of things. And then maybe we'll sneak up a win here and there. So FP1 is done for the session. FP1 is done. So there's that as well. Sergio Perez fastest in FP1, and it looks like one of the Ferraris has a grid penalty. Ocon and Hulkenberg will have grid penalties also going into the weekend. I don't know who has grid penalty in the Ferrari, but I would suspect it's Sainz or Leclerc. I would think most likely Leclerc, probably, to make the championship even more just frustrating for the people at Ferrari. Like, it's just gonna be frustrating. Okay. Let's go. Let's manage FP2. See what happens. Who has the grid penalty at Ferrari?
5 seconds to the green.
Ah, it was Carlos Sainz. Wow. Well, he's not in championship contention anymore, or almost out of it, so... I mean, hey. We'll see what Valtteri has for his setup.
Valtteri, how is the car balance for you?
Keep the same.
And 100% for... Oh, no, don't pin him in. No need to pin him in. What am I doing? Just let him run, just let him drive the car. Let him drive. Let him drive the car. I think it's fine. Alright.
I'm so happy.
Yes, confirm.
100% too? Shoot! Optimal. Optimal. Optimal for both drivers. Yay! I don't have to worry about them that much. Alright. One of these days, I want to do a TikTok live, bro. One of these days, I want to do a TikTok live, bro. I don't know why, but, you know. Alright, Valtteri is heading in. Soft tires for both cars. 100%. turn. Oh, did not mean to do that for Joe. Whoops. Or Bottas, excuse me. Didn't mean to do that for Valtteri. My bad. Did not mean to do that for Valtteri, Bottas. Did not mean to do that to Valtteri, Bottas. I did not mean to do that to Valtteri, Bottas. I'm so sorry. Alright. Minor engine wear. Ignore it. Or that's major, excuse me. That's just major. That's just major. That's just major. Just major. Just major. Anyway.
Okay, Valtteri, that's the checkered flag.
Okay. There we go. There we go. We are done with FP2. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and simulate FP3 as we normally do. Okay.
Hello and welcome to the much anticipated qualifying session.
It's raining. It's actually raining. It's raining hard in qualifying. Oof. Oof. Not good. What are the odds that Joe actually gets into Q2? Very slim, honestly, in my opinion. Joe is kind of mid. In my opinion, he's kind of mid. Kind of mid, honestly. Alright, qualifying Sim Q1. Let's see what happens. Does he advance in Q2? Does he advance? What the fuck? Bro. Oh my god. I spoke that into fruition, dog. Oh no. Bro. And Valtteri made it to Q3. What a lad, bro. Valtteri. Joe, where are we seeing this from you? Where? Where is this performance? Where's this performance, my dog?
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparations are now being made as we head into the race.
The walls around Singapore force the
Alright.
cars close together, and even the best can waver in the tight space.
Race day. Alright, let's see what the starting grid looks like. So who did not so Ricardo, Hamilton, Albon, Magnussen, and Sonoda didn't go to Q3. Ocon, Sargent, Hulkenberg, Joe, and Gasly didn't even show up to Q2. What is going on with this grid? Bro. We were barely we were 10th originally. Are you fucking serious? We showed up as the slowest car in Q3. Guys, I'm just heartbroken by the sheer facts. I think we're just gonna go lights. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What? Joe, conserve. It'd be better for him to conserve. And Valtteri. I don't know, I guess we're gonna go light on these tires. Alright. We'll see how that goes. Alright, literally, that's the whole strategy. I honestly would rather do a double stop than a one stop. I'm sorry. The Inters will not survive that long on light tire conditions the entire time. I don't see it happening.
A lot of people will be keen to see just how Joe Brand will fare today.
What do you mean a lot of people?
It's a P17 grid start for them in this race.
He is so ass. Why are we trying to get him? Why? He has been ass this entire fucking season. The only thing that has been going well for him is because of the car and the team principal and the team. Me, by the way. The only reason he's doing half decent is me, by the way. And lights out, and away we go. We're just gonna go straight into it. ERS deployment here. Push our ERS deployment to maximum capacity here. By the way, Joe entering this race already not meeting our target. Already not meeting our race target. Excuse me. We needed him to be 16th. He's 17th right now. I can't with Joe, bro. It's getting worse, bro. Like, I cannot with this man's consistency of being absolutely trash. Trash driver all the way around. Just trash. Like, Joe, you are no good in the team. Like, you are garbage, my man. Garbage. Like, absolutely garbage. Honestly, garbage. We're P7 right now with Bottas. Insane performance. Valtteri has been pulling off insane performances. Let's be honest to ourselves. He's been doing well this season. Perez fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Verstappen is leading the Grand Prix already. Leclerc fastest lap.
How is the This drying pretty quickly. Yeah, I think we're getting there
conserve.
pretty close.
I think that's the best thing we can do now is just conserve. So our tires don't overheat as quickly. I'll just wait till it's damp again. It's rising. Back to light we go. Lando Norris fast slap. Back to Leclerc. What is going on? Verstappen now fastest lap. Has Valtteri been saving his ERS the whole time? And Joe has just been doing a shitty job? Yep, Scott Valtteri fastest lap at the Grand Prix.
Mode push.
Bro is 14th at the moment. Joe is 14th. Valtteri is about to fight for 6th place. Joe, where are you? Where's your pace? It's non-existent, bro. It's non-existent. It's literally non-existent, literally. I kind of want to do a two-stop. I don't see this going well for, I just don't see it, bro. I just don't see it. Wait, hold on. Do what? Hold on. Essay here, and then push the rest of the way. Yeah. I think we should do that. Car science, mechanical fault.
No hydraulics, I think.
Honestly, I might push both. I honestly might do one stop on Joe, the other I'm just gonna absolutely push to oblivion. I think we're just gonna lock in. Honestly, I think we're just gonna lock in with Valtteri. Just lock in. We're gonna lock in. It's not gonna change conditions. It's gonna stay the exact same way the whole race. So there's no point in... Like, there's 0 point in me, like, not pushing these tires. Might as well do the same for Joe, because we have to pit, right? Multiple cars crashed. Sargent, and I believe this is Hulk and no Magnuson. Ooh. Sargent and somebody hit. I think it was Magnuson, 100%. I kind of want to do a Williams Road to Glory, to be honest. That might be the next one we do. Yeah, I just don't see this. Oh, it was Hulkenberg. Okay. I honestly do not see the point in a one stop. Or no stops, at that matter. Sonoda crash. That could be altering right there. That could change this race, I think. Oh. Joe's the only one to pit at the moment. Albon's pitting. Yeah, everybody has to come down. Science's fault's gotten worse.
I had a misshift, I don't know why.
Oh. Carlos's problem is just getting worse and worse. I don't see the point in, what's his face, pitting early. Joe.
Okay, let's... We go for Inter.
I don't know. If we think about it for a minute for Joe, if we pit him now, we're going to get positions long term, I think. Joe's only going to lose 3 spots if we pit him early. Sargent's pit. Yeah, people are pitting, dog. People are pitting. Yeah, people are pitting right now. Like, everyone's coming to pits right now. So why are we not taking advantage of it? when we could be. You know what I mean?
Back on track conditions.
That's kind of dicey there, guys.
We need to get these tires to last.
Yep.
Okay. Let's come off and then repush. Yeah, I think, people are coming down. I think people are starting to realize that this zero stop is not going to work. I think people are kind of realizing it, pretty much. Album mechanical faults.
But there! Oh dear, that's not what they need right now.
I don't see the zero stop not working. I'm sorry, dog. It's just not going to. We're going to have the better tires over the course of the Grand Prix. We have the RS2 to use up as well. So we're going to cook up on this one. Sonoda, mechanical faults.
But it looks like they're carrying some kind of fault.
Probably a gearbox. I don't know. They don't, like, say what the fault is. They just say it for the sake of it. They just say it for the sake of it, you know what I mean? Show fast slap of the Grand Prix. Yep, we're getting pretty much all of the lot spots we had back, pretty much, doing this. Paris mechanical fault. Oh, the fault just disappeared on him.
It certainly looks like they've developed a fault.
Excuse me. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like they lost the fault. Or it doesn't look like they have one anymore, because their fault disappeared. Alright. So, let's do that. We're gonna get points. There's no doubt about it. They are now good to push.
Any lift off for fuel.
I guess they can make it. It's just like, it's beyond questionable. Like, yeah, you can make it, you know, but the problem is that your tires are going to be they're going to be worn out. You're not going to be competitive against the other guys that are pitting.
And as far as we can tell, they've got a fault with the car.
This also helps us in the DHL fast pit stop challenge too, by us pitting essentially. Speaking of that. Yep, see, we got some points. See, some have come down. Some have pitted.
7.
Some have pitted. Some have. But then you got some people who are not coming down, so it's like... Alright, push both cars. I think we can make a massive gain out of this. Sonoda mechanical fault.
Look for the engine because it's quite inconsistent in terms of power.
Power issue for Sonoda. We may not get 6th. Probably won't get points for Joe, honestly, but we'll get some points. I don't know where we started. It wasn't very high. I'll say that for Baltas. I can tell you the strategy worked to our benefit, for sure. What the fuck? Is the track not drying? Or is it not getting wet enough? 12th now for Joe. VSC. Fuck! That's not what we needed. Carlos Sainz could be out of the race. And he is.
I'm not quite sure what's happened there.
He crashed. Interesting. Let's take a look. On board with Carlos Sainz. Oh, he locked up. Oh!
Yeah, crash, sorry.
And clearly they're not what everyone in the garage would have wanted to see.
That could be an end for Carlos Sainz. I mean, the mechanical fault made it bad, but
Virtual safety car.
he's out.
Follow your
He's
doctor.
out of the race. I think our race is done as well because of pushing. We can't push anymore.
Sorry, guys.
Yep, I think we were about to get 6th right there. Are you kidding me? Yep. Verstappen's going to win the race, and wow, they're going to let us go green for like a lap and a half, essentially. We're going to push the engine here. I can pretty much get a spot from Valtteri, honestly. Looks like Verstappen will win the Grand Prix. Gasly currently holds fastest lap of the race. Push. Let's see if we can get good laps. Can we get Alonso? I don't know. We'll see.
Max
Verstappen wins the race.
And today's winner.
We're going to get it. There it is. That's P6 in the bag. Oh, wait. Hold on. There we go. P6 for Valtteri Bottas. Let's see if he gets fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Does he get it? At the line it is! Fastest lap of the Grand Prix! That might get him a point, but we're going to have to wait for Joe on you.
That's it. We are P6.
P6 for Valtteri with fastest lap in the Grand Prix.
And once again, good
But
job.
here comes Joe, who could steal it
And when you
away.
get to Fermi, we need just ignition off. Your guys should be there
He
to do
does
the
not take fastest lap away. Leclerc and Lando Norris will join Verstappen on the podium.
Okay, Joe, you finish.
Very good day for our drivers. Unfortunately, Joe didn't get points again. That's a common theme the whole season, so.
What an excellent drive there from Valtteri Bottas.
There wasn't too much expectation on them today, but they fought hard and found themselves in the points.
That makes it all worth it, doesn't it? Seeing your team
Very
ready
good
to
for
share the
Valtteri.
celebrations.
Very good.
And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
6 wins now in this season, they're not flagging. A mighty impressive victory.
Very good win from
You've got to
Verstappen.
think that Singapore will be
Very
buzzing
good
now
win.
for many hours to come.
I think that pretty much ended it end of the year pretty much. I think Red Bull takes the constructors lead. That or McLaren. I think it's Red Bull.
How do you think the Sauber team will be feeling after that?
Yeah, it's Red Bull.
It was a bit of a mixed bag here.
Well,
Some
yeah,
teams
Red Bull
went
pretty
their
much
way,
takes
but
it.
others didn't. I think their main target now will be
Mixed
finding
bag,
some
shut up. Both of them
consistency.
ran just about as good. I mean, Joe's
And a
literally
big
sucks,
thanks to you
but
all for joining us this weekend here in
literally,
Singapore.
I have been
Coming up
wanting
next,
to get rid of
we'll
Joe,
be
but there's
crossing
the
the pond
problem.
all the
Antonio
way to
Giovinazzi
Texas
and
for the twists and
Stoffel
turns
Van Dorn,
of the
I don't know if
United States
either of them
Grand
are going to
Prix.
be as good as Joe or better. Yep, we're going to be heading to Texas for the United States Grand Prix at COTA. So there it is. Max Verstappen wins the Singapore Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc gets P2 for the Grand Prix, and Lando Norris grabs P3 to end the day. Valtteri Bottas gets fastest lap of the Singapore Grand Prix, and will get a bonus point, so he'll get 9 points from this race weekend. Hamilton and George score points for Mercedes. Joe Guan Yu was barely there. Carlos Sainz DNF'd out of the Grand Prix. So it looks like, yeah, I think it's over for Carlos Sainz in Drivers' Championship. 100 points. But, I mean, I think he's still mathematically in. But a lot needs to go his way. But I don't think it's going to go to, his way the rest of the year. But, yeah. Constructors-wise, yep. Red Bull overtakes Ferrari. Red Bull now leads Ferrari by 10 points. So very interesting stuff there. McLaren also gains on Ferrari. So again, very, very lackluster Grand Prix from Ferrari. So it's gonna really hurt Ferrari here in the Constructors' Championship table. We're still losing points to Aston Martin, but again, nothing really is going to change all that much. For the first time in a while, we actually do get some points in the DHL Fastest Pit Stop Challenge. But 2.7, 2.8 pit stops, and now teams are getting 2.3, 2.5 stops. So we're going to have to get this pit group better by the end of the year if we want any shot at a position better than 10th on the grid. And yeah, we get $1 million here from the team. Very good stuff. Perez or Bottas beat my expectations once again. I was expecting to get 1 point, but nope. He went for 9 points. And Underfloor is now done researched. So there's that as well. So with that, we are now getting ready for the United States Grand Prix at Austin, Texas, at COTA, at Circuit of the Americas. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it here where we're at now, going into the U.S. Grand Prix at COTA. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. Again, I have Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram down below that you can go follow me on those platforms using the username that is provided down below. But with that, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.